Tigers look to repeat history tonight, while the Pistons hope to make some. A championship mistake. One team's prayers will be answered. Sorry I'm late, folks. I had a stomach issue that I've dealt with. I got a leg issue now that I have to deal with. And I'm trying to run. I'm trying to run. Run.
That's the key. That's the key to the Washington team.
They run. I can't.
I know.
Not yet. I gotta. But
there we go.
This doggone Mike.
The cord.
My fight with cords, which means y'all don't want to see my office. All right. Now that we got that straight, and now that I'm here, it's 11 after the hour, and I'd like to begin with the following statement on the precipice of NBA All-Star Week.
Oh, no.
I said the precipice. We're not there yet. We're closer to the Super Bowl than All-Star Weekend.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God, indeed. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about the shortage of coverage for women's sports and a few things that I'm going to add to the coverage. But I'd like to begin with this statement. Joel Embiid, you a bitch.
And that's how we begin our Chicken Wing Wednesday. Let's go.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
Vikalaaah.
There was one word to sum up the All-Star Weekend.
Trays. Because we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh, yeah! Let's do this thing. Good morning. Welcome to the wacky Women's Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. We got some women's sports to talk about, like the defending champion Minnesota Frost got a shutout pitched on them last night, 1-0 by the Ottawa Sharks. by the Ottawa Charge. And this doggone court's beginning to later on that. Yeah, the Ottawa Charge pitched a shutout 1-0, even though Minnesota peppered their goalie with 33 shots last night. We'll talk about that later. And the women's NCAA tournament and how we are going to handle coverage. There's a women's baseball league to come in 2026. And there's a new volleyball league, Major Volleyball League. It's coming in 2026 as well. Now, I already got a letter in to cover that. But we start with a little Major League Baseball.
You must have read my mind. Because just before the show started, I was watching some of the ejections from the past season. I'm like, I'm just gonna check out some MLB ejections.
Are they not hilarious,
man? You can tell they did one word away from coming to blows between the manager and the umpire.
Yep. You badger the umpire enough, he's gonna toss you.
Yeah. And you
should know we worked with a couple that have tossed people from games.
And you keep messing with that strike zone, the manager's gonna have something to say. And it does come down to the question, because we know that there is a rule you are not supposed to chip and chap with the umpires.
Quit.
You're not supposed to go.
Wait. Thank you, Cole Johnson, for that phrase. No chip, no chap.
No, the official rule is you cannot argue balls and strikes with the umpire, because that is left to the umpire's discretion.
That is indeed the official rule, because those are judgment calls.
And even if you're not that big a baseball fan, you kind of know where the strike zone is. And so you know when there's a pitch.
Unless you're Dr. K and she tells me all the time, you're just wrong. Which is how we began this morning.
Right.
I too was watching some horrible calls and ejections from the past year. And Jody looked at me and said, why do you keep listening to that? You know they're wrong. I lost it.
Yeah. I mean, she's not incorrect. There have been some I've seen, I'm like, oh no, that's incorrect. That is an incorrect call.
That incorrect, sir.
And that is incorrect. And you know it's incorrect. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, what were you thinking about in terms of Major League Baseball?
Well, that now, since you brought it up. But congratulations to the likes of Ichiro Suzuki, Billy Wagner, and CC Sabathia. Why? Ooh. They have been elected to the 2025 Hall of Fame baseball class.
They're going to Cooperstown.
They are going to Cooperstown.
Nice.
And the headliner of that bunch, of the bunch that will be headed to Cooperstown, is, of course, Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro. One of the two most dangerous leadoff men in baseball history. The other being Ricky Henderson. Well, okay. With this prompts a question. Ryan McCarthy is with us saying, good morning, Snow Crew. Good morning to you, Ryan. Hey, McCarthy, when you bringing your ass back here to the morning show? And I say that in jest because I know he's been
uber busy.
Really uber busy. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Uber busy. That prompts you know what? Let me do this right, because I made the thing and I don't use the thing, and I got to start using the darn thing. Here is our question of the day, and it comes early in the program. And the question is this: who would your leadoff person be? Ichiro Suzuki or Ricky Henderson?
I just go with Suzuki. Normally, I just always go with Scotty Potts. I always go with Scotty.
That was my third choice.
But in between those two, I think I gotta go with Suzuki. I think I go with Ichiro. He's such a dependable hand.
You know what? It's not a fair question for me to ask, because they both do it. Ichiro from the left, you know what you do? You bat him 1-2.
Right.
Ichiro from the left side, Ricky Henderson from the right side. Or you can flip him. That's how you solve that. And of course, your third leadoff man would be Scott Podsednik. All right.
Exactly.
And I'm a little older than you, but my fourth leadoff man will be Rudy Law.
Okay.
From the Winning Ugly squad.
Right.
A fifth choice would be a person we met at Ho Chunk, John Cangelosi.
Yes.
And yes, it's a White Sox latent lineup, but I'm biased, doggone it.
Well,
you know who else would I would love to interchange in the leadoff spot? A current star, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Because Jose Altuve will kill you.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeffrey?
You have to basically make a choice on how he's going to get on base. You just going to give him a single, or is he going to go yard on you?
See,
I'd rather not have him go a yard on you.
See, that's the problem with who we start, either Ricky Henderson or Ichiro Suzuki, because they can do both.
Right.
You know? But congrats to Ichiro, to CC Sabathia, and I will love watching CC Sabathia pitch.
Mm-hmm.
The big man was nimble. Okay?
Yes.
Right. In a division series, I want to say it was against the Cleveland Indians, the big man came flying off the mound, made a diving catch, and put a divot right in the ground.
Yeah.
And further prolonged the agony of the Cleveland Indians. Not the Cleveland Guardians.
They do that to themselves, though.
Yeah, because it's Cleveland.
Exactly.
I forgot about that. Because it's Cleveland.
Because it's Cleveland.
Nobody
do it to themselves.
Has anything good ever... Okay, I know I'm going way off the rails here, but has anything good come out of Cleveland?
No. Honestly, the only thing I think is ever good that came out of Cleveland is Jim Brown.
Agreed. Agreed.
Well,
and
Larry
we do mean
Nance.
the only good thing that's come out of
Larry Nance.
No, Larry Nance
good.
came from the South.
Oh, he came from the South. Okay.
Larry Nance made his money in Phoenix first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he helped bring the Cavaliers around, but they had to keep seeing the Bulls.
Yeah.
Remember, Larry Nance and the Cavs saw the Bulls 3 times in that dynastic run for the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
And all 3 times they lost.
Well, then they could do there. Because everybody was losing to the
nothing
Bulls.
They could do. Mm-hmm. Which brings this to mind.
Mm-mm.
He said, whoa. Jim Brown came out of Cleveland by way of Syracuse, where he played lacrosse in addition to football. Good point.
That's a good point.
And another Syracuse alum whom I loved watching, even though he was a Cowboy for 10 years, Darryl Johnston.
The Moose.
The Moose.
The doggone Moose. Oh, no.
Yes, that doggone Moose.
That doggone
The
Moose.
fullback I love dearly. Darryl Moose Johnston. And I got a Winnie over here. Winnie. Come here. Come here, Winnie Pooh. Oh, let me get you up here. There you go. This is Winnie, by the way.
Oh, here's Winnie. Meow. Like you
Well,
rang.
Like she wakes us up at like 5 a.m. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
We could be dead to the world, and somehow one of us would hear this one crying at our door.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who's crying next?
Binks or
you know
Pumpkin.
who's crying? Lucy.
Oh, Lucy. The dog. I love Lucy too.
I love Lucy. I absolutely adore Lucy.
I know you do.
But as the rule of the house states, the dog's an idiot.
Yep.
Speaking of rules of the house, what are you doing?
She's enjoying the microphone is what she's doing.
Are you trying to get attention from me?
Yep.
Quiet. Winnie. Why did I pick you up?
She is a ham.
Winnie, what are you doing? She is. All of my cats are hams. And you already know what Lucy does.
Yeah.
You already know what Lucy does. Quit.
She
When
reminds
he
me
just
of,
wants some love. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, she reminds me of my grandma's cat, Tigre. Tigre.
El Tigre.
Mm-hmm. They tag along to the same thing, except for this morning, it was -7 this morning. He's at my side in bed.
He stayed by my side in bed.
Smart cat.
Sounds familiar.
Cat. That is -7.
Smart
like
cat.
I ain't going nowhere.
I'm not gonna. I had planned to go out and feed the rabbits this morning before I came on the air. Then I read the temperature and went,
Nope, too cold.
I'll do it after the show. And my leg is giving me problems to the point where I fell twice yesterday.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Getting the garbage can onto the road. And then the second time I went to dump some chili in the compost, and I was halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
And then my leg gave out.
Now was it
I was halfway
black
there,
ice?
and then I don't know what it was. It probably was ice. All I know is something caught onto my shoe, and the next thing I know, I went kablooey, and I had chili all over me.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly what Jody said when I came in the house.
Guess what I made last night?
Chili.
Yep. I still have some left.
You're not right. See, you knew what I was going through, and yet you still made it. I kid as I say that, of course. Are you giving me a signal to take a break?
She's probably just purring
right
now.
Yes. I think that means yes.
Okay.
Do I need to take a break, Winnie? She said yes.
Yep, I think we better.
Yeah. Let's take a break. We come back. We'll figure out the rest of this as we go along. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family. So the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E. Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meat beef of the week, Anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god
whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Want to see something cool? Check this out. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this Monday edition of the Brian Snow Show here on Snowman Multimedia. We got a lot to do and a short time to get there.
I love the branding. I just love the branding, man. It's awesome.
Thank you. I had so much help from so many friends to put that intro together. This fellow here held a position I once wanted as a child, and that's to be the announcer of The Price is Right. But when I first discovered the show, I was a bit young at the time. He held the position. He worked with the greatest in Bob Barker, and we're going to talk about that and much more. Please help me welcome Rich Fields. He's with me right now.
The crowd goes wild. Brian Snow, come on down.
I love it. I love it. That was the coolest thing. I had hoped one day to have either Johnny Olsen or Rod Roddy call me to come on down, but to get that from Rich Fields, that was awesome.
I would have screamed.
Listen, when he did that, in my mind, I did scream.
I know you did. You held it in.
Dan Miller came on, man.
Right. Right.
Hey, same thing. When I had Dan Miller, when I surprised the hell out of Vikalaaah, when I had Wayne Larrabee.
Yes.
All the cool guys came on, and Rich was so gracious to, we talked for nearly 40 minutes.
Wow. That's insane. So I just got a question. I just found a question on my timeline, and
oh no,
the perfect one to ask for Droid.
Oh no!
How
look at his face? Look at that face!
Well,
look at that face!
Here's the question.
I just shaved, so you better watch it because this surge beard is about to go left.
Well, how massive?
I think it went left and right.
How massive would it be for Kansas City if they were to commit the 3-peat?
If they were to do the 3-peat, yeah,
they would do the 3-peat.
Well, I can tell you, we wouldn't see.
It's gonna be tarnished by people because Twitter exists now. So if Brady did the 3-peat, people would tarnish it by saying he cheated or something. Same thing with this. They're gonna say Mahomes and the Chiefs cheated, and all that. But if the NFL hasn't launched an investigation yet, then I doubt there's any bribery going on or anything like that.
There isn't. There isn't. The Texans were half a team.
Yeah,
right?
They were a receiver core that had Xavier Hutchinson and Nico Collins as their best receivers, and no Tank Dell, no Stephon Diggs.
Joe Mixon was at half a tank.
Joe Mixon was half. Schultz was also half of himself.
And in
everybody
many
on the team was just
and in
half
many
of
ways, so
the
was
whole line was paper mache.
By the time they got to the playoffs,
by the time
they got through with San Diego, half of the team was missing.
By the time that kickoff for the first half kickoff came down the field, and Reggie took it down the field to get about down to the 30, I knew this Texans team was a half of themselves.
Right.
Like it was very obvious from the start. And it's just something that you can't be blaming the refs on. You played bad. You can't just blame, because blaming it on the refs makes you look silly. It makes you look stupid.
It makes you look
mentally weak. It makes you look stupid, and
Make
it
him look
just
better.
looks bad
I'm
because he
sorry.
himself.
Did you say stupid?
Yes, stupid.
Stupid.
I didn't say stupid. I said stupid.
It also makes you look bitter. It also makes you look bitter.
It makes everything look so sour and so bitter and salty. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
are you there to win a playoff game? Or are you there to
Gripe and complain.
Right. Nice edit.
But it's like you gotta look at the stats from the game. You know, one of the big things that I pointed out during the game to Blake, one of my buds I was there at the game with, I was like, the Texans O-line just doesn't look like the regular season O-line, you know. That O-line was like one of the most like, I swear, early in the season, CJ Stroud could have been like Cam Ward, just stood in the pocket like nothing was going on.
Like nothing was going on.
But once that first snap happened for the Texans, you could tell that something was wrong. You could tell that there was some type of either injury to the O-line or there was something going on with that O-line that just made it half of itself, you know? It wasn't the team that we had watched all season long beat the Colts, you know. It was not the same team that we saw almost beat team like these big name teams. This is not the Texans I saw play my Chiefs earlier in the season.
It was not the same team that looked like world beaters. They lost their sense of energy. They lost their sense of
It was not the same team that I watched pummel multiple other franchises back into what we call sad and depressed.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna talk about the fact that they got mollywopped by the Ravens. You're not.
Right.
Mm-mm.
It's like they lost the sense of urgency.
Thank you for saying that.
Texans team that held the Lions to only a 3-point win.
Right.
It's not that team.
And that had to be a walk-off win.
Yeah, and this is a Texans team that lost to the Jets. This is the Texans team that lost to the Packers. Man, even the Bills lost to the Texans, and look where they're and look where the Texans are at now. Where the Bills
look
are
where
at.
they are.
Well, to be fair, the Bills team improved over the season start, you know, and the only reason that the Bills lost that game was because Kyami Fairbairn was actually on his game. But everyone thought the Ravens were going to win because of what happened. I don't know what week it was, but the 35-10 loss to the Ravens in the regular season. But you got to remember, just like in hockey, this is playoffs. Playoffs?
Right.
This is
Everyone
playoffs.
either steps up a notch or steps down a notch.
I hate you, Droid, for that. But
he's not wrong.
But he's not wrong, and it causes me to push a button that says
playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
And you look back.
This is my on-screen kid who knows the right thing to say and the right thing to cue me.
So if you look at shout out Real Sports for giving me like the differentials for the Bills. So if you look at their losses in the last, let's count it back. Yeah, 4 weeks ago, they only lost about 3 weeks ago. They only lost by a touchdown to New England, so only lost by one score, and they only lost by a safety to the Rams. Every other game, it's been plus 3-point differential, plus 10, plus 9. They beat the Chiefs, and they're planning to do it again. Plus 25 on San Francisco, plus 6 on Detroit, plus 3 on New England.
Yeah, they
plus
killed us.
26 on the Jets.
On the Jets.
And plus 24 on the Denver Broncos.
They killed us.
And then they killed the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, but they didn't really kill you. It was only plus 10. But that's
got destroyed by them.
Two
playoff games. Plus, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 regular season games. So
don't forget, we got destroyed by them too.
We don't talk about them Cowboys, you know.
But we're not allowed to discuss that.
We're not allowed to discuss them boys.
That's probably for the best.
Them, you know, we them boys. Shut up,
please no.
This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation.
We
I
didn't
couldn't help
need
it.
that.
I couldn't help it.
You really didn't need to do that. But
I
you
couldn't
know,
help it.
You started with Bills Cardinals. I think that was week 1. Bills Cardinals. And the Bills mollywopped them 34-28.
Call of Booty Murray.
And I remember we all predicted Bills. And then the Bills beat the Dolphins, mollywopped them, mollywopped the Jags, got mollywopped by the Ravens, lost to the Texans, it's a rare 2-game losing streak for the Bills. And then beat the Jets, beat the Titans, beat the Seahawks, beat the Dolphins, beat the Colts, beat the Chiefs, beat the 49ers. And you see, they're going on a run. Rams poop on their parade. They
broke
the
a 7-game winning streak.
They beat the Lions.
And then they hung 48 on the Lions.
They beat the Lions. They beat the Patriots. They beat the Jets. Lost to the Patriots. Beat the Broncos. And beat the Ravens. As you know, they lost to the Patriots because that's the last week of the season. Ain't nobody care about that. Ain't nobody gonna care about that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time to listen to this BS. And
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Really?
What?
Really?
What?
I don't know what's crazy.
Why are you looking at me like that?
It was either that or the guy who was talking about he went to the McDonald's. And I gotta ask a question. Where did putting the A in McDonald's come from?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, the simplest thing to say is that Bill Belichick went to McDonald's and he wanted a better Mac and he didn't get it.
I guess so. Every time when I was younger, they would never say McDonald's, and they were like, "I went to the McDonald's."
You know what?
That's not something you say unless
you know what?
Deep South. That's not something you say unless you're from the deep South.
The inner city.
Nah, that's just deep South. That's deep South territory.
It is, but my granddad
that sounds like something Jody would say.
You know something? My granddad was born in Macomb, Mississippi, and he brought McDonald's with him. So then my dad started saying it. And when I got older, he said, "I'm going to McDonald's." I'm going, huh?
Like, what? What do you mean?
If you ask Jody, hey, you want some McDonald's? She'll be like, yeah. She won't even question you.
Actually, she'll say no. She'll say no for a very good reason.
She doesn't like McDonald's.
Well, A, nor do I, and B, it does something to her belly.
Oh, okay.
So we've had to make some changes.
But
because our body gave us.
Don't say you're gonna stop going to Culver's now. Then we're gonna have a problem.
What'd you say?
Don't say you're gonna stop going to Culver's now, because then we're gonna have a problem.
We have to find the Culver's. I know where one. I actually know where one is.
Where are you? Like, I know you in Indiana, but
it's a half. I got one that's a half hour away from where I am.
I know that. Oh, dude, my work's like 15 minutes. So I work at Culver's. So like 15 minutes. It's across town. You know, I had to get driven there because my car's in the shop. It's misfiring.
Excellent.
But you do not need to play that. You do not need to play that at all.
Why not? I was kidding when I played it.
You do not need, because it interrupts me. But anyways, I think, you know what, Brian? What was your plan for this segment?
Well,
I don't know, but it went the hell out the window.
We were talking about women's hockey. We talked about MLB.
Well, then since I'm here, let's just
actually I led. Dadgummit, I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
I said, since I'm here, might as well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Go sit in the corner.
What?
He is in the corner. He's in the closet. All right, let's do this the right way. Floor is yours.
Connor McDavid.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You got suspended for that? NHL, I get that you're all about player safety and you're all about this, all about that, but suspending him for cross-checking is ridiculous.
No, wait, wrong sound.
Are we
Like, hold
surprised
on.
though?
I'm gonna grab this clip because this is ridiculous, and I'm gonna show it on the show courtesy of Sportsnet in Canada.
And while he looks for that clip, a preview of what's coming. Well, you're going to take care of that. And a preview of what's.
Give him a preview.
Okay.
Well, a preview of what's coming tomorrow.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Deeds.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
All right. Talk to me.
I just got called Victor by Mickey. My name is Droid, sir.
That is Droid.
Victor is the man behind the mic with no camera.
Yeah.
But this is the hit this is what got McDavid suspended. We're gonna skip ahead a bit. You see, he's on the ground. He's basically defenseless.
This is a penalty. It should be called. At the end of it.
And then that's what he got.
Cross-checks him right. And
Wait a minute.
Well, he barely hit him, though.
Check.
It's a cross-check to the face.
Well, like, he barely hit him, though.
He actually ducked.
Yeah. That's what I
Play
thought.
that again.
of it.
Yeah, he doesn't get
His
hit.
visor at best hits his visor. And I am sick and tired of the NHL player safety. On Grilled Sports, I even said it. Get the button ready.
Uh-oh.
Get that bleep ready, sir.
The bleep, 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 bleep.
Go.
And I'm going to say they are the biggest bleeping. All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the NHL Department of Player Safety is the biggest joke that is ever crossed the path of the NHL. It is getting annoying. I made a video on Grilled Sports talking about the NHL Department of Player Safety, and I showed some example clips. This Ottawa Senators player, he only got a fine. I could probably pull up the whole clip, but I gotta check if it's you know what? I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. Where is the damn button? NHL Department of Player Safety. Sit down.
That's perfect because I got to go to the restroom. Droid, cover me.
Go ahead, Droid.
Almost a year ago to the date, I went on my rant on the @Grilled Sportscast channel about the NHL Department of Player Safety.
Yeah.
And I looked way different back then. Yeah, I definitely can't play this on air. But quote myself. Because I thought I bleeped it. I thought I put in the bleeps, but I didn't. And I just posted it.
Oh, so you went on to okay.
This is like it's not a completely different background, but it's a whole different setup of my room. Like I didn't have my hair ever tied up, never had it in a hat, I always kept my hair out and nice. Like it looked nice.
Okay.
But I made the video, and that was a year ago. I thought, that'd reach somebody.
Right.
Somebody. would see it. No, nobody has seen it. Riley Grieg, I think the guy was the one that did the hit on Kachuk, and that was an elbow which actually split Kachuk's head open. So he had like a cut right here under the visor, which was cut from the visor.
Right.
And this is a year ago. We are now in 2025. I think I made that 2024.
Mm-hmm.
The early 2024. It's been almost a year to the date, and we still haven't had any of these problems fixed. Are we having a laugh? Is this some comedy club? Because I think it is.
It's a clown show.
It's a clown show. It's a clown show. Bring out your horns, because that's what you got.
Bring out your red rubber nose.
Bring out the red nose. Now, this is not the same BS I've seen. I've seen some, people call, Matthew Kachuk, he's considered one of the dirtiest players in the NHL. He's always considered the bad guy. And then you see it everywhere, people saying he's such a bad person. But very late this year, we're going to bring this up. Do this for Brian. We're going to bring this up. And I'm going to just show you this.
Here's Kachuk coming off the puck. He just pokes the puck, and then Kucherov comes in. The knee on knee.
What?
You see a little something there? What does Kucherov do there? We'll play in slow-mo. Get the off my screen, Montreal Canadiens. All right.
Just
both legs.
Uh-huh.
You gotta see both legs of Kucherov straight to Kachuk's
puck, and then
right to his knee.
Right to his knee. The NHL Department of Player Safety did not suspend Nikita Kucherov after that incident. They gave him a slap.
Really?
They gave him a slap on the wrist, just a fine.
Nah, you can't do that.
And this is the same BS we have seen from the NHL for years. Years. I don't think I have seen a worse penalty than that. But even when Drake Batherson got hurt, I remember when Drake Batherson got hurt. It was a goalie, and he basically just took out Drake Batherson for no reason. I found the clip already.
Mm-hmm.
This one, so that last one was courtesy of Bally Sports. This one is courtesy of TSN, Toronto Sports Network. This is the clip, and I'm going to play it in slow-mo so you can see it.
Okay.
This finally got a suspension.
Goes around. Oh! Caught Nova right to the jaw.
Mm-hmm. You want to know what penalty that is?
What was that?
That is an illegal check to the head.
Okay.
And it was not called. On the ice, it was not called.
Oh, that wasn't called. Wow.
It wasn't until after the game where a suspension was given.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen
what
some
happened?
bad hits in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen that.
I mean, the Shazier hit.
Yeah, Al Shire.
Shire, yeah. That all you gotta do is say that.
It's still a popular clip.
Oh yeah, I know. The way everything went down, and like I said, and then the defiance of Al Shire.
Man, people have gotten the exact frame down.
Mm-hmm.
And I will not show the clip.
Right.
In respect to Trevor Lawrence and his family.
Right.
As he was hurt on this play.
Yes.
But I'll show you this. That's the final frame.
Yeah.
This. And I only show it for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But people are saying he shouldn't have slid. Brother.
What?
This is a game where people make decisions at the last moment.
That's the only safe decision that he had was to slide.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, this is gonna make Brian mad.
Oh no.
From the Chicago Bears.
Oh, Ben Johnson. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. And we said before that Ben Johnson going to the Bears, although it seems like on paper that'd be a great thing, but it's not going to do anything.
Oh, look who's the first clown I see when I look up Dan Campbell. RG3.
RG3.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, boy. Good Lord.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the NHL player safety. I'm sick of the NFL player safety. Can we just abolish it and get a new one? Player safety is important, but I am just sick of all the injuries and sick of everything. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it.
It becomes more of an overprotection. Yes, you want to err on the side of caution to make sure that these guys stay
it's
safe.
Not even overprotection, Victor. That's the thing you're missing. It's not overprotection. It's no protection at all sometimes.
Well,
it's bipolar.
Right. On one side, you get all the protection. On the other side, you don't.
Sounds like somebody we know.
More on that later.
I've seen it from the NHL. I've seen it from the NFL. Even the MLB has
same here. Same here. Seen it in the NBA, but we all know how that goes. As Victor said,
NBA don't have no player safety because there's nobody to protect except
that.
You know who?
There
you go. That's all I'll give you. Is a flash
and
of a headache.
Thank you for covering me. I ran back in here with a walker.
I have
to make sure I don't go kablooey in the house.
Well, question of the day, folks. Presented by, you guessed it, Vader Coffee.
Fuel for the fearless.
The question of the day. What is the worst hit you have seen in either the NFL or the NHL? Let us know.
Daryl Stingley Jr. Daryl Stingley Jr. Monday night. Daryl Stingley Sr. Monday Night Football, 1978.
Isn't his name Derek? Derek Stingley?
Mm-hmm.
You said Daryl.
I know, and that's a mistake.
Derek Stingley.
Derek Stingley. It's the worst hit I've ever seen. Second in line, or a tie for first, 1985, Lawrence Taylor against Joe Theismann. Broke his leg. Broke Theismann's leg, and Lawrence Taylor immediately knew something was wrong, and he was waving the Redskins training staff onto the field.
Mm-hmm.
And that wound up being Joe Theismann's last game.
Yeah.
I have one more thing to put on blast here, which, by the way, player safety, get out of our dirty faces, bastard. I feel like I'm going to need a handkerchief to clean all the player safety dirt off my face.
You know what I mean, Buff?
But we got this to highlight. What happened here?
It's the Sharks.
Look at the time. 15:32 in the second. Score was 5-1.
Mm-hmm. And then it's the Sharks.
And then with 1:22 remaining in the third. 7-5 Predators. Now, I will never criticize a coach.
Yeah, you will.
Except this time.
And
How in the hell did you let this happen?
How'd you give up six?
Same way
goals?
Vegas.
What do you think you are, the Toronto Maple Leafs?
The same way Vegas had it happen to them, oddly enough, against the Sharks.
You for real?
Yep. 2019, 3 power play goals. Got them the lead. And then they won it in overtime.
You know, I'll let the Victor say the Wonderbird Choir thing.
Wait, say again?
Wonderbird Choir.
Oh.
Oh.
And now a selection for the Wonderbread Choir entitled "How Did You Let This Happen, Sharks?"
Since 2019, the San Jose Sharks have played like booty! And if you thought they were going to get any better,
You fool! Macklin Celebrini was supposed to be that guy, the guy that's supposed to help the Sharks finally rebuild.
Delete! 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 Delete!
That's what we should do to the Sharks. Delete them from the league because they do not deserve to have a franchise anymore. I am sorry.
Delete! 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 Delete!
Bishop Bullwinkle, do you think the Sharks should stay in the NHL?
Oops.
Damn. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Why? Because I'm wearing a hat?
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Stop the lies, bro. Stop the
PWHL held their first draft this year. That was great to see.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I think this year is going to have some of the greatest women's prospects you will ever see.
And the year following is going to be even better. I said it.
The draft in general was weird to me because it's like you never really thought about it until now.
But they put it on and it did so well.
To highlight your top 12 draft prospects at the moment, if elite prospects will stop being an a-hole. Because I'm trying to read the list and then it moves and then it just keeps moving and moving and moving.
Well, then quit moving it.
I'm not. I'm trying to keep it still.
No, you're not.
Highlights players got
because I see that SOB moving under me.
I have some name. We have 12 names to highlight from September from the 2025 draft rankings for the PWHL. You got Vivi Vanica from Lulea HF in the SDHL. You have Abby Murphy from the University of Minnesota. I swear to all things that are good in this world, if elite prospects does this again. Casey O'Brien from the University of Wisconsin in the NCAA, 5'4".
Did they move it on you again?
It logged me in, so it completely refreshed the page and brought me back to the top. Nicole Gosling from Clarkson University in the NCAA.
I've seen Gosling.
Alisa Holopainen from Frölunda HC in the SDHL. Lacey Eden from the University of Wisconsin in NCAA, 5'8", 150 righty. Josephine Boven from the University of Minnesota, NCAA. Nelly Leitinen from the University of Minnesota. Jenna Kyla from HC Ambri Piota girls team for the SWHLA, you have Christiana Kotunkova from Colgate in the NCAA. You have Skylar Fontaine.
Big Red.
You have Skylar Fontaine from the ZSC Lions Frauen in the SWHLA, and for a goalie, you have Stephanie Netby from Frölunda HC, teammates with Elisa Holopainen. Those are your.
Those are gonna be fun.
She's for Stephanie. She's 6'1", 143.
Ooh.
She's tall. She is tall, sir. You know, these draft prospects, and good morning to you too, Sick Diggy. These draft prospects are brought to you by Elite Prospects, your portal to the hockey world. We need to get a sponsorship from Elite Prospects. Something.
Let me work on that. And also, let me work on this. We're going to talk more women's sports to take us through the remainder of the show. But there's a wee bit of business we need to handle. And we shall do that. Come here. Yep.
This is Snowman in the morning.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
I thought it was halftime, so I was about to get up and get some food.
Well, go get some food, man.
No, I'm here. Don't you dare. I know you're hovering over it. No.
What? Don't I dare what?
Don't click it.
What?
You know what you're about to do.
No, I don't.
Now,
why are you smiling? Why are you smiling? Oh, don't even try to look serious now. I'm not hovering over any button yet.
You know what?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Damn, deleted it.
What? Deleted what? What'd you delete?
Somebody deleted it. I had the game that y'all lost in overtime.
Which game?
I had the no, it wasn't. Yeah, I had the Minnesota Indy game that Indy blew the lead on.
Oh, okay. I had to think for a minute.
The 30-point lead.
That one. I went to lunch with Jody, and I had a game to do that Saturday night. So we figure go to Applebee's, sit down, watch it. Colts were up 30-0, and Jody looked at me. I looked at her. We can get out of here because I know you got a game to do. All right, cool. We get out of there. 33-7, 33-14, 36-14, end of 3. Get home. I'm racing in the house to go change and put on a shirt and tie. And I'm hearing Paul Allen go crazy in the booth. Thank you, Sirius XM. And I hear game tied. I walk back out to the car and I looked at my lady and I said, honey, you're not going to believe this. She says, what, tie game? Yep, tie game. All she said was, it figures, and drove me to my assignment.
Sounds about right.
Okay. We got something to do, and it involves Stephen A. Smith's nephew.
No.
Wait, what?
No.
No what?
No.
What?
Now I'm interested.
What?
You said Stephen A. Smith's nephew? No.
Yes.
No.
Now I'm interested.
So we got a split decision around here. Droid's backing away, and Victor wants in.
Droid said, get out.
I will go get food right now.
Then go get food, dude.
All right, bet.
I told him that a few minutes ago.
Shut up.
Well, I did. So you shut up, smart aleck.
What?
You heard what I said. What? You heard what I said. What? I said go get some food. What?
Stop the cap.
You stop the cap, smart Alec.
Now, what are we doing?
This moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM. Now approve all this.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Brace yourself.
Here we go.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronze Sexual Confessions.
All right. So Stephen A. Smith's nephew, Josh, was on the show.
Okay.
And I nearly said his son because he acts like him.
Mm-hmm.
But Stephen A. Smith has transferred his bronze sexuality onto his nephew.
Well, of course he did.
By posing the following question.
And the question is,
quote, what greats did Michael Jordan face in his run in the finals?
Really?
Close quote.
Oh, I don't know. Somebody by the name of Irvin Magic Johnson, maybe.
Somebody by the name of James Worthy, maybe. His college teammate.
How about John Stockton and Karl Malone?
How about Gary Payton and Sean Kemp?
Clyde Drexler, anyone?
Terry Porter, anyone?
Hakeem Olajuwon, anyone?
Charles Barkley, anyone? Kevin Johnson?
Come on,
and
Steve.
Marley?
And Stephen A., you're supposed to be the guy for basketball.
Which he ain't. I am.
You're supposed to be the guy for basketball, and you're asking that question. You want to be ashamed of yourself.
Like I said, which he ain't. I am. I'm that guy for basketball.
Yeah, be
I
ashamed
said
of
it.
yourself.
And I said it. I said it and I meant it.
That is so sad.
Mm-hmm.
That is so doggone sad.
Ask that question.
That's what I would expect from Nick Wrong.
Mm-hmm. You know what the crazy part is? I think I expected it. I think a part of me expected it.
How do you even let that question cross your lips?
And to think there's a better one.
Oh, boy.
There's a better one.
Okay.
And you better brace yourself for this.
Oh, boy.
Because it all started this way. So I had a conversation with a bronze sexual.
What you mean?
Shut up. Try again. So I had a conversation with a bronze sexual.
What you mean?
Shut up. This this stupid ass, back ass words, dumb ass bronze sexual.
So the normal bronze sexual.
Yeah, we're talking normality. Said, quote, serious question. Why did Michael Jordan retire the same year LeBron came to the NBA? Was he afraid of LeBron? Close quote.
What? When did Mike retire? Because he stopped playing after the third three-peat.
What?
He went to coach the Wizards and ended up playing a little bit for the Wizards after a while.
Mm-hmm.
And decided to go into straight ownership.
What?
But I think that was in 2002?
What?
Trust me, LeBron was not on Jordan's radar. Jordan had basically done everything there was to do. He didn't have to prove anything to anybody.
I'll say it again, and I'll say it proudly. Michael Jordan has done more in 15 seasons than LeBron has done in 22 seasons. In case y'all didn't hear me, let me say it again. Michael Jordan has done a lot more. Hell, not just in his 15 seasons. His 13 seasons year with the Bulls than LeBron has done in his entire career.
And take consideration, and again, he left for a couple years because, to deal with family situations.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to try baseball, figure, okay, that ain't really working. And so what did he do? He went back
and claimed his throne
and redominated.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about here?
I don't know. I got no rant.
It's so clownish.
I don't need to have a rant. The victim, the questions alone highlight the stupidity.
Well, it's just so clownish to say these things.
Thank you. It is very clownish for them to say these things.
It's clownish to say,
can't help it.
What grace did Jordan have to face? I mean, what grace did LeBron have to face? Joel Embiid? James Harden?
Kyrie Irving?
And Kyrie Irving was on his team when he won a chip. Oh, wait, that was Dirk Nowitzki. Oh, I forgot. Nowitzki beat him down.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Besides, Michael's not a crybaby as you guys are. Now, do me a favor. Now, do us a huge favor, will you? Get out of my face, you stupid bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely.
I said that wrong.
Replay the down.
I'll take the penalty.
No, we're not giving you the penalty because it was a mistake. We'll just say replay it down.
Now, let me put it down again. Get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there's
false start yet again.
Now, false start.
I am running out of steam. I am seriously running out of steam. All right, try this again. Get out of our face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronzexual Confessions.
Week 2 of Unrivaled goes Phantom Mist and what the hell is that? Laces and Vinyl on Friday. Saturday, you got the Mist and the Rose along with the Lunar Owls. And I still want to know what in the all types of blue hell is a Lunar Owl.
A Lunar Owl.
They play the Phantom. That's at 7 o'clock. And the Monday matchups go Vinyl and Lunar Owls at 7 and Rolls and Laces at 8:15. That's in the Unrivaled League. They're all on TNT and the TNT networks. Take a look at them. Have fun watching them.
Yes, indeed.
We're going to close up shop with why the NCAA should be put on a bigger stage.
All right.
And there goes my stomach again. I swear to God, this damn thing won't quit. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family, so the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals, chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays, so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
It's no secret. Today's consumer wants convenience and likes things on the go. They want to be listened to and receive instant solutions to their queries. This can often make or break the customer service experience. That's why it makes convenient interactions easy for you. Whether your customers want to connect with you via text, Facebook Messenger, Google, Instagram, or website, all messages now come to the one easy-to-use inbox, so you don't have to check a dozen different sites from the platform. From here, you can send SMS or email, answer questions, schedule appointments, take payments, and close more deals simply by messaging back and forth with your customers. When someone searches for a business like yours, they will look at your reviews. So unless you have more positive reviews, they'll choose someone else. Luck makes it easy to collect hundreds or even thousands of reviews from your customers. Simply send a review invitation or create automation that requests customer reviews right after the sale, or maybe right after a service is completed. It will take them 30 seconds or less to leave the review. Now those reviews will show up on the search result and increase your ranking that matters most. Plus, our advanced reporting will show you exactly where your leads are coming from and if your website or ads are doing their job. So why are you waiting? Put your business way in front of your competitors, get more leads, convert more of those leads to paying customers by getting started with today.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
All right. Before we go anywhere, I want to go ahead and get these matchups that are supposed to be coming out today out the way. Snowman is indisposed at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and go through some of the NBA games right now. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Brooklyn Nets. That's at 6:30 p.m. tip time. Also at 6:30, we have the Detroit Pistons taking on the Atlanta Hawks. We also have the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Dallas Mavericks. The Charlotte Hornets will be taking on the Grizzlies. That starts the 7 p.m. slate. Followed by the Utah Jazz taking on the OKC Thunder. We also have the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the NOLA Pelicans. We also have the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Houston Rockets. Then at 9 o'clock, we will have the Golden State Warriors taking on Sacramento Kings. That's a 9 o'clock tip time. And at 9:30 nightcap, we have the Boston Celtics taking on the LA Clippers. Those are your games to watch if you care enough to watch the NBA tonight. Snowman he's been working hard, as you can obviously see. So I guess what we're going to do now is just kind of go into what to expect for the remainder couple games of the NFL season. We have the NFC Championship game as well as the AFC Championship game. We also have the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship game is a game that I'm looking forward to and dreading at the same time. Because it's going to include both my rivals in the NFC East, the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm really sorry, folks. I'm trying to get Snowman up, but I know he's been poopeted. But when I talk about this team, I gotta say I'm actually quite impressed by both of them. I knew the Eagles were going to do what Eagles do. What I wasn't prepared for was seeing the Washington Commanders grow and excel as they have. They have become an amazing team. They have become a team that honestly I hope the Cowboys can take a couple pages from. As far as the Eagles, like I said, they do Eagle things. We'll just see if they keep going or if they hit that skid. As far as the AFC, that's going to be a toss-up. You got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. And you talk about a game where really it's the Bills' game to win and it's the Chiefs' game to lose. Chiefs have everything right now going their way. The question is, do the Bills have enough in the tank to hit that knockout punch? I wish Droid was here because he would say, hell no, they don't. Yes, indeed, say Diggy. Not enough pom-pom wavers and too many haters regarding Bron. He's probably asleep right now because he like I said he basically had lost a lot of steam. I'm trying to call him now, sick, but I believe he's all right. As far as the Super Bowl goes, I'm just along for the ride at this point. As a Cowboy fan, I usually am along for the ride. I thought I heard a noise. But yeah. There are quote unquote too many haters when it comes to the Kang. But I think it's justified because unfortunately when you see a lot of the basketball that we saw, there's not a lot to it. Really, it really isn't a lot to it. The game is not as smooth and as aesthetically pleasing as it once was. And there's a droid.
Brian.
I just tried calling him a couple times.
Brian. There he is.
Okay, there you go. There we go.
Brian. We got a show.
I'm sorry.
You're all good. You're all good.
I'm
I
sorry.
actually spent my time getting some coffee with a souvenir cup.
I did too.
I'm sorry.
And then I was talking to one of my good Lions fans, True, Mickey. Sir, the show cannot go on without Brian Awig. I am sorry.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Dude, quit
apologizing.
Quit apologizing.
That's enough.
I was talking to one of my friends, Trua. She's a Lions fan. And I have this same suspicion, and she thinks that I'm right. I said,
okay.
I said, Goff chose to come back.
Yes,
not the Lions coaching staff did not tell him to come back. He chose. They left it up to him.
Yeah. And why wouldn't he, though? Why wouldn't he come back? You have a really solid team.
Culture established.
You got a culture established. You have a really solid team.
No, I'm talking about in the game.
Oh.
After he was concussion protocoled.
Okay.
They needed to keep him out.
I agree.
Protocol, they needed to keep him out.
They needed to, but they left it up to Goff, is what I think they did.
Yes.
And I know he
Because
wants to
there
be a
was so
hero, but as one of my friends is a medical professional, you look stupid doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. At that point, you need to step in as a medical team
and take his helmet away
and
from
say, no, it is too dangerous.
You're in protocol, and
this is what
you need to stay out.
This is what aggravates me so much when it comes to some of the NFL teams. If you are this worried about concussion protocols, shouldn't Tua have been your clue break to say we need to change some things? Be like, look,
blue phone, ring, ring, pick it up.
Like, you need to be out for a while because concussions, even though we have so much research about it, what they do to the body is still not, something that's easily determined.
I am one who has taken a couple of concussion has had a couple of concussions.
CTE, it's a real thing.
Yes,
it really is.
Yes,
but I think due to the events of what happened, I think this is what we call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you're tired, sir. You need to get some rest.
Yeah,
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
God bless. As Ryan always says, have a great rest of your day. Make every move your best move, and always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope you all are too. So long, everybody. And we'll see y'all tomorrow as we get totally deets. Goodbye.